So is now a good time to move to Tennessee? Well, I am Bradley Chaubert and I sell real estate on the daily here in Middle Tennessee. Stay tuned, I'm gonna go over my honest, no BS opinion.
So you're thinking about making the move to Tennessee or Florida? Well, you've come to the right place. Hello, I'm Bradley Chaubert, and for more than 22 years I've been helping people just like you find the perfect place to call home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking to build your dream home, searching for land, or you're 55 plus looking for that perfect forever community, you'll find it right here on this channel. I'll take you on community tours, showcase incredible homes, barn dominiums, land, new construction, and all the hidden gems throughout Tennessee and Florida. Make sure that you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get started.
Every week I'm going to take my dog on a walk and tell you my honest opinion of what's going on in the Tennessee and Florida real estate market. Hey Sadie, say hi. Hey everybody, that's my dog Sadie. I'm walking around my community today. We've kind of got our own little thing that we do every day, a couple times a day. So my honest opinion is it's not a seller's market anymore here in Middle Tennessee. Here later on in the video, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion of what I think about Nashville, but Tennessee in general, it's fantastic, man. You know, the sellers are very negotiable now. On my last few deals, I've been able to get closing costs. I've been able to get the price down. I've been able to get them to buy down the interest rate so that way the payment is affordable. Now, I might be skipping it around, but there honestly is something that I want to do so that way you feel like, wow, he's really trying to take care of me. And that is, there's a few situations where I don't want you to buy. Let's say you just got your first job, you just got out of college or whatever, you finally scratched together enough money for a down payment. If you're single, let's say you're a single 25-year-old that just is wanting to move to Tennessee because of a job. You know what, maybe it would be smarter to rent for a year, sort of get your bearings, figure out what's going on. So, there. One thing I do love about this neighborhood is the pool. I use it every morning. Let me elaborate on that. Hopefully I can edit this way better than what I'm doing right now. Think of it like this. You're getting a job. You're got to be making $120,000 a year. Good for you. Congratulations. All right. That's wonderful. But you're going to be by yourself. What if you get laid off? I want to sort of like prep you for worst case scenario. And maybe we look for a duplex on your first house. You live in half, you rent the other half out. That's how I got started. I think that is a great way to get started because one of the sides, 90% of it at least, will pay for your payment. Or maybe find a reputable roommate. Okay, that's something. Because then there's $1,000 to $1,200 a month of your $2,400 payment. By the way, I live in Spring Hill, Tennessee, and this is a cute little neighborhood. It's just me and my dog. So the townhomes have 2-car garage. You've got a clubhouse with a gym in it. You saw the pool. It's not bad. Prices without a garage start in the 200s and with the garage are in the 300s. It's about 20 minutes to Cool Springs and about 40 minutes to Nashville. Just letting you know the proximity. So homes are staying on the market a lot more. I've even seen some houses 120 days, 70 days, 65 days. And the reason is because the sellers still think it's yesterday's pricing. And it's not. There has been a correction happening here in Middle Tennessee, especially in Nashville. I told you I would talk about that. Nashville got overbuilt. Let me tell you, California and investors came in big time. And I'm sorry for blaming California. I love you guys. But my God, what has happened is there was no differentiation of Airbnbs. So if somebody was buying a 2,500 square foot Airbnb, 3-story rooftop deck overlooking the Nashville skyline, right? And they might spend $1.2 million on that house. Well, that's crazy. And the reason is because now all the neighbors think their home is worth 1.2 million. No, that was a business. They got a permit. Not every house, by the way, can get approved for Airbnb, but the appraisers did not differentiate the two. So now all of a sudden they really were worth 1.2 when they should have been worth 650,000. Oh, that drove me nuts. And then in 2021, when Wall Street came in and they were buying up thousands of our houses at ridiculous prices, and nobody could even compete with them. Think about that. They're selling for 100,000 over, no contingencies. Who in their right mind? And there were still agents out there that were selling. And of course, I mean, if you're a listing agent at the time, that's great. But if you were a buyer agent, shame on you agents. I never sold one over full price. Not one time. I would do a couple things. I would take the customers in a different direction. For instance, I represent quite a few custom home builders. I would find the lot and build them a home at 100,000 under appraisal. Oh, I can still do that, by the way, in case that's something you want to do. But I would never say, hey, oh, we should go a little bit higher. That drove me crazy, and I just was witnessing it. I missed out on a lot of money, I'm sure. And if I don't believe in what I do for a living, well, I might miss out on a little bit of money, but I sleep at night. Okay, let's talk about interest rates. A lot of people I know are thinking, oh, well, the rates are gonna go down. May they? Yeah, they might. They might go down a little bit. But if you're gonna wait around until you think they're gonna be 3%, you may be waiting years, if ever. That was kind of silly on our part. We were just trying to keep ourselves out of a recession at the time. So I say, let me try to negotiate the seller to buy down your interest rate, or if the rates do come down, we refinance. Now, if you were wanting to buy downtown Nashville or East Nashville, or I can name all the areas, I would probably say, let me build you something, because I know exactly the price, and I can tell you the price before we even go looking, because I know what I can buy the land for, I know what I can build the house for, plus my profit equals your sales price. And you get exactly what you want. But if you just said, hey, Brad, we want to buy this tall, skinny, there's something nice. There we go. If the camera's shaking, I'm sorry. I've never done this and walked the dog at the same time. Well, that would be a whole different story. But if you're trying to stay in the 500,000 or under range, we have so many suburbs that have beautiful homes that have a nice, stable economy, nice, stable market. I've got Mount Juliet to Ashland City. I can go like 5 different directions with you. Even here, look, I'm 35 minutes away probably from Nashville. You can buy a home in the 3s and 4s or a townhome in the 2s or 3s. Okay, so some of the reasons why Tennessee is, very sought after. We have created a tax scenario here for businesses. We give them so much leeway that it behooves them to, come to Tennessee to open up, like Dell Computers back in the day. I remember they got some enormous tax advantage for coming here. Therefore, thousands of people got a job. Well, that's what's happening with thousands of companies now, because we do it backwards. Where some states want to tax the rich, we say, hey, here's an incentive to bring 5,000 jobs to Tennessee. So let's read here. And my dog can quit pulling me. Sadie, lay down. Lay down. Down. Oh, she's actually a great dog. I love her so much. All right, so we got a strong job market. We got a lower overall cost of living than many states do. That's huge. Outdoor lifestyle. I mean, I know I'm walking a dog right now, but we've got waterfalls everywhere. I love bicycling and motorcycling and hiking and swimming, and man, we've got everything going on here, and it's a very short drive. We have greenways. I'm huge on greenways. I love to bicycle on the greenway, so that way you don't even have to worry about traffic. I just came out by a major road. So some of the things that buyers can do in today's market that I could not have gotten you 2 years ago even, is I can ask the seller for all the repairs. I can ask for closing costs. I can ask for down payment assistance. I can ask for, buying down that interest rate really has been a big one for my customers lately. So the ball is in your court if you're moving to Tennessee or moving to Tennessee. She's killing me. Maybe this was a terrible idea. It's like, So who is right to buy right now? What situation puts you in the driver's seat? I would say somebody who is financially stable. You've got a job, you know you're going to be there for a long period of time. You've been saving your money, you've got the down payment. You don't have to put 20% down. That's for sure. You don't. You know, there's no money down, there's 3.5% down, there's 5% down, but when you do 20% down, it is no PMI. And that could be $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. So it just depends on the size of the home. That's a lot of extra expense for no reason. Okay, let's say you think you're only going to live here for 3 or 4 years. Nope. I say rent. That's stupid, I know. Rent. How many real estate agents do you know that actually tell you to rent? Not very many. Okay, so the reason why I say that is because for you to make any kind of profit or to not have to bring money to the closing table if you sell 4 years from now, let's say you buy a house for $500,000, all right, the price drops down 2%. Okay, no big deal. It's still a good investment. You got your write-offs, so on and so forth. But then it goes up 5%, 6% over the course of 5 years. We're only expected in Middle Tennessee to go up a little bit over 1% a year. But you broke even. For what? Now you had your HVAC went out, you had a leak in the roof, taxes went up. Oh. Hey, what's up, kids? That's great. All right, taxes went up, your HOA went up. I mean, the stress, you got laid off. I mean, there's a lot of stress. I think there is a lot to be said about renting when you first come to a new area or you don't think you're going to be there at least 7 to 10 years. If it's your forever home, I mean, a lot of my clients, it is their forever home. They might want a barn dominium or a little one-level home on 5 acres. I can do that, no problem. I'm all day, twice on Sunday. But somebody who just wants a house like this, a little townhome. A townhome's probably about $275,000. Okay, great. Yeah, but Brad, I can afford it. I know, but does it make financial sense? All right, that's what I'm going to weigh everything out for you. And if I don't think it makes financial sense, just refer me one of your coworkers that does want to live here for 10 years. If you're thinking about buying or selling in Florida or Tennessee, please think of me. You know, give me a chance. Let me come over and show you what I feel separates me from all the other guys out there. That being said, guys, my link is in the description. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Remember, I'm new at this. This is my 4th video ever. My next video is also going to be Tennessee versus Florida. And then we can go over taxes. I got to edit that out. Little buttholes. I'm going to go over like 7 different categories of which state is better, the weather, so on and so forth. By the way, this is July. July 5th, 80 degrees out. Pretty nice. I mean, I like it here. Been here since high school, so I definitely know it. And I've been helping customers in Florida for about 7 or 8 years now. Say hi, Sadie. And I don't know how I'm going to edit this in here, but this has been heavy on my thoughts lately. So let's say that you want to, I'm going to use this neighborhood as an example because I'm standing here right now. Let's say you want to purchase that home. Okay, and you wanted to put 5% down. And with the PMI, the taxes, the insurance, you're going to be paying $2,700 a month. Now watch this. Or you can rent that one for $1,750 a month. So this isn't a financial advice channel, although I might make it that because sometimes this is just common sense to me. Put that money, extra money, into your savings account, get you a 6 months to a year, build up a bank account for your down payment, or put that in your 401k. Think about that. 10% on your money. Anyways, I just wanted to say how I truly feel about that. Unless you got a large amount down or it just makes sense, do my duplex concept or my construction concept. I've even have no money down or 3.5% down payment on construction. A lot of people don't even realize that. You can go FHA construction loan. Oh boy. Oh. I almost got that on camera, but I didn't. Good girl. Anyways, so you can build a custom home, and I have lots everywhere. Like I got home sites everywhere. You want Columbia, Tennessee, you want Nashville, Tennessee, something, I'll tell you what, go on my Facebook group, Land to Build on TN, and you'll see how much land I have. About 30 properties a day. Anyways, that's all I had. I just had to vent for a second. Stop recording.